Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Angie, and today we're doing a reading for Gemini. Now, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate with you. They are also timeless. So what that means is that whenever you come across this reading, whether it's 1 minute from the time that I uploaded it to 3 weeks later, 3 months, 3 years, whenever, it's meant for you. Okay? So, the question we're going to ask today is, what does Gemini need to know? And we're also going to, I can't do follow-up, so I'm going to ask the Angel Wisdom Tarot for advice at the end of the reading. And we're also going to pull a crystals card that will give us some advice to what crystal you may or may not want to wear. Oh, goodness. Gemini, are we having a tower moment? Apparently it's a tower moment with a Virgo. Let's see. Let's see what that represents, because we also have the High Priestess, which is the energy you're in. Let's see, what does Gemini need to know? What does Gemini need to know? You seem to be having some kind of issues with Virgo. Now, that Hermit may also mean that you need to look within, because the problems that are surrounding you need to be carefully meditated upon to find proper solutions. And that's where the High Priestess comes in. The High Priestess is someone who is very grounded. She's very intelligent. She's very wise is the word I'm looking for. Not so much intelligent, but wise. And she's also very resourceful. She finds solutions in the strangest places. So that's where you are right now, Gemini. You're looking at things from several points of view. You're looking at things from within. You're looking at things because whatever it is that happened, and this is in the near past, okay? So you're coming out of it. And the card that's next to you happens to be, or the one that starts the now, the present, is the Nine of Coins. What that tells me is that you're financially stable. It also tells me that you're self-made. Whatever you have, you need. Whatever you need, you have. And you did it on your own. Now, when I say you did it on your own, I mean you came up with the ideas, the projects on your own. Because Bob Proctor, a very wise businessman, used to say that nothing remarkable was ever accomplished by a person on their own. Okay? And he's right. I mean, let's take T-Mobile, for example. T-Mobile wouldn't be what T-Mobile is if it didn't have people climbing poles, digging ditches, installing new technology and their antennas and their satellites. If they didn't have people working in the offices where you can take your phone and say, hey, it's not working. What do? I don't understand. You see? And even the little people that you're thinking, well, that's not really that big of a deal. Well, actually, it is a big deal. Everything that everyone does within a company is a big deal. From the person who empties the waste baskets to the person who is at the top of the table giving out instructions and sending out the memos and telling you what you can and can't do. Okay? So, with that said, and I don't know. Okay, Gemini, I know I'm rambling. Let's go on. What else? What else does Gemini need to know? Come on. Tell me more. Oh goodness, Gemini, you're carrying too much. You're carrying too much. Justice. Okay, Gemini. This could be a legal matter you're dealing with. And with that Tower, you may need to, you may need a new lawyer. Your lawyer may not be suitable. Anyway, there's messages, business messages coming in. Something about the job. And this legal matter is not near its end. It's very much still in the process, and you'll have to wait and see. But what I can say is that you're waiting to see if your ships come in. So that tells me that there's a good chance that even though it's a catastrophic and there's no going back, this is total destruction. This is like a house burning down completely to nothing but ashes. Okay, the situation has no going back to. There's nothing left to go back to. This is big, okay, and it's heavy, and you're carrying that weight on your shoulders. But I don't. But you're not alone, okay, Gemini. You're not alone. Okay. What else? What else does Gemini need to know? What else does Gemini need to know? There is definitely earth signs around you. Like I said, there's a Virgo, and there might be a younger, someone under the age of 35, that's either a Virgo or Taurus. And there's also a young person of the fire signs. That's going to be Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. And this young person, this is someone under the age of 18, okay? And this person is, bottom of the deck is the Magician. You're going to gain your independence. You're going to gain individuality. And you're going to attain something. The general energy of your reading is you seeking independence. You seeking to be your own person. And being free of something. And this Tower moment with this justice can also be karmic, okay? This is something that rolled over from a past life, and you've been dealing with it, and you've been working with it, and you're working through it. It's a very heavy load, but you've been working with it, and there's a new beginning in the future. You're waiting for that. It's not going to be, it's going to take, it's moving very slowly, Gemini. This is what I need to tell you. It is moving very, very, very slow. This is not going to get resolved quickly. Let's see what the angels have to say. Oh, goodness me. This is actually very good. It's the Eight of Swords, which is not something I would commonly call a good thing. But in this case, it is, Gemini, because it's telling us, the angels are telling us that the illusion, that the entrapment that you feel you're in is an illusion. Okay? It's not real. There is a way out. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. Okay? The fact that you lack self-confidence right now, it makes you feel helpless, but you're not. Okay? You're afraid to take action. Don't. You have people around you that will help you, that are willing to help you. See this justice card? This justice card tells me that there's people around you. There's a lawyer. There's a legal aid. There's somebody out there that will help you. Okay? Don't be afraid to take action. You need to take responsibility for your life now. That's what the wisdom, the angel wisdom tarot is trying to tell you. This is a message from the angels. And once you take responsibility for your own life, everything's going to be better. The magician also says that you are I'm sorry, my tongue got twisted. The magician is telling me that you are manifesting right now. So you need to keep your thoughts very, very, very positive. You need to see yourself paying those bills. You need to see yourself taking charge. You need to see yourself making those projects come to fruition. You need to see yourself in a healthy, loving relationship. You need to see yourself in the right kind of environment. You need to see yourself around people who are loving and caring and not toxic. You need to see these things in your head because you're manifesting what you think. And words have power. So you also want to make sure that everything you think, if it's negative, you need to turn it around to positive, because otherwise it's just going to be, you're going to find yourself in these tower moments, okay? And you don't want that. You're coming out of that, so you want to stay out of it. Now let's see what crystal or stone or titanium rainbow quartz. Oh goodness, this is nice, and I can tell you that this you may have to purchase it from a specialty store, like someplace where they sell stones, or I know in some places they have like places you can get raw stones like garnets and stuff like that. But this is called a titanium rainbow quartz, and what it does is it helps awaken all your chakras. It's the ultimate stone for manifestations. It helps you connect with the right vibration in order to shift your current energy into one that has a better frequency and a more harmonious frequency. Yes. um it it's very powerful when it comes to shifting energy. So again, remember, Gemini, keep your thoughts very, very positive. See, turn the negative to positive. Do positive affirmations if you have to, but change your mind so you can change your life. Okay, Gemini, well, this is your reading. I hope it helps. Like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Um, Share it if you feel like it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.